Friends, this is Kate here with IamKateMoyer.com, and I want to talk about tracking your success. So today is specifically using your Madeira product. And the reason for tracking is a lot of times people say, I haven't noticed any difference. They'll say, it's not working. And I'll say, okay, what have you noticed or what have you not noticed? I haven't noticed anything. Okay, well, did you take a before picture? No. Did you take your before measurement? No. Did you track being consistent with your product? No. Did you weigh yourself? Yes. And the scale is only one form of measurement. So what the product is typically doing, especially with our lean body system and our gut health, is the lean body system especially is going to change your body composition. So you know that fat, right, is bigger than muscle because muscle is tighter, it is smaller, and it takes up less space. But a pound, or I guess a pound of fat, right, is a lot different in size than a pound of muscle. And so when we're looking at results and success, we need to do a couple of things. So the first and foremost I like to encourage is take your photo at least once a week, okay? Same clothes, same angle, ideally from your head or from your chin if you don't want your face in the picture. You do not need to show these to anyone either, but you want from your chin to at least your knees, and you want to be in tight clothing. Baggy clothing is not going to work. It is not going to show you results in baggy clothing. The tighter, the better. And you want to take a picture not only standing straight to the camera, but you also want to take one from the side. And then I like to take one from the back, but like this, because I want to see all that back fat, okay? All the back fat, because that is where we're gonna see a lot of changes actually in the back. You cannot suck in your back, okay? You can suck in your belly, you cannot suck in the back, okay? So take a picture from the back. If you do not want someone else to take your picture, when you're using your phone, use the timer on your phone, okay? So I'm gonna show you how you can do this. If you're using an Apple phone, obviously if you're using a different one. So here you can see to take a picture, I'm going to hit the button at the top, and down on the bottom right, there is a clock. And there I can set a timer of 3 seconds or 10 seconds, okay? So you can just prop it up against something, hit the timer, take the picture, switch your angle, hit the timer, take your picture, okay? So you're gonna be able to do that. The second thing you want to do is grab a tape measure. So this is a sewing one. So you can buy these at the dollar store or like at Walmart and whatnot. And you're gonna measure at key spots in your body. So some people measure around the neck because it's amazing how smaller your neck will go. Another across your bust, under your bust, at the narrow part of your waist. Okay, so wherever that is, you wanna measure there. I also like to measure at my belly button because I notice that that's really where I see the most of my change is actually around my belly button. The hips are kind of hard, so you really want to kind of feel the top of your hip bone. And then if you want to measure your thigh or your arm, I like to cheat and kind of look, where's my freckle? I have a freckle on my arm right here. I always measure at that spot, and I like to keep it neutral. Other people, when they're looking at building muscle, they'll flex and measure because they want to measure the flex. I'm looking at getting rid of this, so I want to measure it with it flat out. And for your thigh, again, you want to find the similar spot. So if you have no freckles or marks on your thigh, then you're going to want to try to measure, the closest point or the widest part of your leg. Tracking your measurements at least once a week is also a really great way of seeing progress and seeing the inches come off. The third is obviously doing your scale. And I say the scale is only one form. It's not the best form, but it is one form of tracking your success, but it's not going to happen overnight. Last but not least, I like to keep it in one spot. So I have this Epicure one. I do not sell Epicure, but somebody had given me that. It's a great way to journal. Just a little notebook from the dollar store is another great way. A little habit tracker like the ones I give my customers is another way, excuse me, that you can track your consistency. And then some kind of, whether it's, if you want to track your food, this one is the Daily Greatness Wellness Journal. And if you want a link for that, let me know. But what I liked about this one is it gives you goals, it gives you space to write your results and what you ate and what you did for the day. So what you track, you can measure. And I think that's the key. Is sometimes people will say, I did everything and it didn't work. And then when I ask, like, did you drink your water today? I think so. Well, like, how many meals did you have today? Well, I don't really know. Like, today was a really busy day. Oh, well, what about yesterday? Yesterday was a busy day too. What about last week? I have no idea. And then we start to think and find, it's like, well, every night at 7 o'clock, I have wine, and every, night at 8 o'clock, I'm having, chips, and, and I'm not working out because I'm too busy. And so we're not doing the healthy habits that need to partner with the product at the same time to have maximum results. Of course, you're going to have results, but if you want optimum, maximum result, consistency, tracking it, right? And having the ability to say yes or no. And then the third is making sure that you're being consistent with the healthy habits too. So hopefully this is helpful for you. If you do it for 4 weeks and you have no results, we do have 30-day money back. So I want to make sure that you know that. For some people, nothing happens for the first 2 months. And then after 3 months, everything just falls off. Like, it's like amazing. It's like the body just releases it. So some people, like Becky, they go from, size 12 to size 4, Erica from size 8 to size 2, Terry Lee, 90 pounds in 9 months. For me, I need to get my gut health in check, and I ain't working out, and I'm still loving my wine on Fridays and my pizza on Fridays. But guess what? The inches are still coming off. I'm still losing weight, and I'm still having results. It's just not as fast as if it would be if I was following a really good diet 90% of the time, and doing the exercises every day too. Okay, so there you go. Have an amazing day, and reach out to me if you have any questions.